Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and I'm going to be doing my review for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I will be doing this in separate videos, so we'll start with a campaign. Hope you enjoy and let's get started. So this will contain mature content, even though I don't think this game is all that violent, but whatever. So let's get started. There will be spoilers, so I apologize. If you don't want to have anything spoiled, I advise you to skip the story part of this review. But let's get started, shall we? So the first mission, which I will play out, it sets up the whole story. A terrorist attack in London. Starts the story off, or starts the story off to the series, Modern Warfare series in general. But so we see these terrorists in a white van. We see bombs, the gun, that kind of shit. So here's where the game really fucks itself up. You can't change different scenario outcomes like you could in Modern Warfare 1, for example. You'll see here. Now, remember, we did see this, correct? Now, I shoot this dude. You broke the rules of engagement. Do not shoot first. Reloads me to the checkpoint. I have to let it play out. Do you remember in Modern Warfare, the first one? Like, for example, when you're told, oh, there's dogs. Don't shoot the dogs. You can shoot them. You weren't punished for it. You made the game hard. It made that little segment you had to fight a bunch of fucking dogs. But you could change the scenario part. This you will not be able to do in the game, and I will show you another part later on that does that, which fucking annoys me. But yeah, so let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Graphics are really good. There is some texture issues, not in the story mode anyway, but you will see in the multiplayer segment. The graphics are outstanding. They're really good for a Call of Duty game. The sound design is also absolutely top notch. Voice acting is top notch, despite not really liking any of the characters. I don't even really like the price from this game, because it's not the same price in my opinion. But yeah, as you can see, total carnage in the background. The sound design really does its job when this is going on, this kind of stuff, because I will be actually playing a whole mission without me talking and letting the whole thing play through to give you an example of how good the game really is at some points. But as you can see, this is really, as how should I put this, as much carnage you'll ever see on screen in terms of a terrorist attack kind of thing, where it's no Russian, where no Russian really pushed the envelope. This is just fucking stupid. This is the only set piece I like in the game, by the way. Just this little car crash. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah. The gunplay feels fantastic in this game. The movement is absolutely fantastic. I will be touching upon it more in the multiplayer, as in the multiplayer there's a few issues with it, only because of some of the things that they've done with certain parts, which I will leave for multiplayer. Yeah, as you can see, graphics are fantastic to this game. They're really good. Since the introduction of Price, it's not voiced by the same voice actor, which is a bit of a shame. So, minor spoiler here by me. This is a prequel to Modern Warfare, the original. So, everything you're seeing here is fucking stupid, because if a terrorist attack happened in London prior to the first Modern Warfare, wouldn't England be at war already with this country? Like, it's fucking stupid. But there's some very stupid parts of this game, like, for example, they can't save this dude and Price kicks him off the balcony. There's a lot of segments where the Russians are portrayed as cunts when they do stuff like this, but when the British and the Americans do it, they're always the morally better team, because fucking, I don't know, it just seems as if this game is demonizing the Russians, which I'm not Russian, by the way. I have no Russian family members. I have no Russian in me, that kind of stuff. But as someone that's not Russian, even I thought that was fucking a bit disrespectful to Russian people that play the, their Russian fan base. And I know the Russians aren't happy with this game because of the way they're portrayed, but that's a whole different thing. So here's the CGI cutscenes. They're outstanding. They really are fantastic. Unfortunately, they're always downtime with talking like this, as you can see. But they're really good. They're utterly top-notch CGI. It's actually incredible. It's pretty. It's one of the best things about the game, to be honest. That's what I was trying to get at. But yeah. But as I said, the voice acting and all is great. You'll see in a sec when I will actually play a whole mission with no talking in the background, just let the mission play itself out and you will actually see what I mean. There's a lot of enemy respawns in this game. Enemies just keep coming and coming and coming. It's your traditional Call of Duty with fucking stupidity at its finest. There's also stupid segments in the game where it tries to have dialogue not trees, but dialogue options as such, which you'll see coming up on screen in a minute. As you can see, dialogue. It's stupid, shouldn't be in the game, there's no thing for it, but I'm gonna, I don't know why they did it. It's, put it this way, that's like me saying, let's add it into a game where there's no outcome. Like as I said about the dogs earlier, there's no outcome to it in this, there's no dialogue, no scenario options, that kind of stuff. So here's a part of the game that's you are in a Russian occupied, country, with the whole terrorist thing going on. This is where they really fucking demonize the Russian soldiers, and you're sitting there going to yourself, why are they demonizing the Russians? Where, if you obviously have played Modern Warfare 2 story, where the No Russian Airport, terrorist attack, Russia retaliates on the United States with a massive invasion, and that's something that a country would do. They would go fucking crazy on it. And this here, it's just like, oh, the Russians are bad because they're going after terrorists, they're fucking evil. And you're like, what? They're doing, these people are protecting them. Honestly, they're fucking doing what I would do if I was in charge, but whatever. Yeah, the girl that you've seen for the last not few seconds, but you've seen from the start of this clip, the woman there, Farah, she is arguably the main character of the game. She's annoying and she's shoehorned in, which oddly enough, she's not in the other Modern Warfare games, but does that mean they're going to change the other 3 Modern Warfare games when they come out? Because if they do, I will not be happy, because I think those 3 games are fucking fantastic. But, yeah, that part with the brick, by the way, is fucking stupid. It's another part of the game that should not even be there. As I said about the whole dialogue scenario thing's another thing. So, remember I said about the dog thing earlier, where you're able to shoot the dogs in the previous Call of Duties when he told you not to? Well, watch this. She said I have to go and get a suppressor, right? To kill these soldiers at the front of this door. I'm going to gun them down without a suppressor, right? Now watch this. I can kill them all. I don't get penalized for not using a suppressor. I don't get, a game over screen as such. As you can see, I can just shoot them all. They send a dog, that kind of shit. Right? I done it all, right? And her actual response is, oh, next time, no, sorry, her actual response is, oh, that's one way of doing it. And you're sitting there going to yourself, okay. But then she goes to the door and says to me, go and get a suppressor. And you're like, but why? I just did a part. I didn't need it. See, it's forcing to hold your hand, and it does this a lot in the game. And I don't know, I don't think this Call of Duty is all that great, especially in its single player part of the story. I only liked one mission, and you will see the whole mission being played out without me talking in the background, because it just baffles the mind as why the whole game wasn't like it. But as you can see, this is your suppressor, which made me fucking laugh when I collected it. Couldn't stop laughing for like 2 minutes straight. So, you want to know how long it took me to complete this game on Veteran? 8 hours. And you can knock that up to me trying to find collectibles, not realizing there was none in the game. So, yeah, it's a very short and easy game on Veteran, by the way. So, here's another segment of the game that people got upset about. It's stupid because even the soldiers saying, you know, your fucking people are stopping us from finding the ones doing this. Help us, we'll stop. You know, that kind of thing. But as I said, the Russians are treated as Nazis in this game, which fucking is pretty disrespectful, but what can you do? So here comes this mission I'm about to play the whole scenario of, and I will not talk while it's playing. So I will see you in a sec, guys, and hopefully you enjoy. See you soon.
Bravo 6, moving on the rear guard.
Bravo 6, this is Alpha 2. About to enter the west alley.
Copy. Bravo 6, moving interior.
I'll get the kettle on.
Quiet.
We're working with an ultra-nationalist group. They'll handle operations in the East African
Take the front row.
Secure.
Alpha 3. Entry to the front door.
Bravo 6, moving to the first floor. Target behind the door.
X-ray down.
2 X-rays down.
Copy. Make sure.
First floor secure.
On me. Bravo 6, moving to the second floor.
Answer the door!
Three won't get up here now.
Roger, moving.
Floor secure.
Right at the stairs.
I need the mic. I got ya.
Bravo 6, taking the third floor. Take your shots.
Hands up! Now! Secure. Shut the kid up.
Last floor. Take point, Sergeant.
Locked.
I've got it. Try and take him alive.
Down! Get down! Get down!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! They were going to kill
Don't
me!
move!
They
Stop!
locked me in here!
Drop him.
Stop! Clear.
All teams, townhouse secure. Commence SSE. Copy, boss.
Oh, fucking hell. She was going for a bloody detonator.
So bravo to that mission. It was fucking fantastic, and it seems like a totally different game when you're playing it. If the whole story had been very similar to that game, that mission, it would be one of the best Call of Duties ever made. Unfortunately, you only get a scenario like that once and a tiny little bit in another mission. The rest of the game is just typical Call of Duty. So that is really it. I don't like the story mode to the game at all. I think it's a letdown, but you be the judge of that when you play it eventually. But this is Private Mittens. Stay tuned for the multiplayer segment, and I hope you enjoy, and see you soon, guys. Take it easy. Bye.